In this video, I'm going to show you all of the Rebirth Island and Haven's Hollow Easter eggs. Starting off with all of the Rebirth Island Easter eggs, and then at the 10-minute mark, we're going to get into the Haven's Hollow Easter eggs. I want to know which one's your favorite and which ones you're going to do in the comments below. Enjoy. All right, not many people know this, but there is a secret Easter egg that you can do on Rebirth Island, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you're going to want to do first, you're going to want to drop at the stronghold. You're going to want to drop down right to this area right here. See this button right here? You're just going to want to throw it at it. Once it's melted, you're going to want to press it. You want to go inside. You're going to want to get this key card right here. You're going to hop in the whip, and you're going to want to head all the way over to the turbine. Once you get over here, you're going to want to throw your cocktail right at it. You're going to want to just open that up. You're going to activate this 01101. So you're going to take that code and then you're going to make your way all the way down to the prison. You're such a bitch, bro. Like, I'm trying to do something and you're just fucking it up. All right, now once you get over here, you're going to want to come to this activation box, okay? And then that number that we just got, you're going to want to activate it. All right, now once you get in here, you're going to want to activate this sequence right here. Then what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to come to the first one, which is over here. You're going to want to read this note, okay? Disengage, switch one. So we're not going to touch this. You're going to want to come over here to switch number 2, engage. So we're going to want to toggle this one. Switch number 3 is all the way over here. Disengage, so we're not going to touch this one. 4 is engaged. 5, engage. 6. There we go, baby. I got lucky. I didn't know where 6 was. I didn't know where 6 was, but I got lucky. It was disengaged. Let's go, baby. And there we go. We got specialists. We got weapons. We got advanced UAV. Do it for your whole squad, baby. That is the secret Easter egg on Rebirth Island. Do it with your boys. Do it with your friends. Do it with your crippled uncle. Follow for more, baby. Did you guys know this spot still exists in the big 2026? You're going to want to come to the factory, okay? And you're going to want to come right in. You're going to want to get to this floor, the first floor, okay? Not the basement, the first floor, number 1, big one right there, okay? You're going to want to come to this box. You're going to shoot that. You're going to grab the card. Now, what you're going to want to do now, you're going to want to come to this room right here. And once we get to this room, we're going to go up these steps. We're going to enter the access card. We're going to go in. We're going to get a UAV. You're going to want to read this note. Just kidding. Don't give a fuck. You're going to want to come to this computer. Hit that button. I don't know how to read. That's why I like looking at pictures. Next, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to come to chem. Once you get to chemical, you're going to want to come to these doors. And you're going to want to reset the water fuel. Okay, these are going to come on. Now that you got these on, you're going to want to go throughout the whole building and check out these numbers. So A is 8. We're going to go to the second floor. B is 3. And then we're going to go to the third floor. So 8, 3, 4. Okay, so you're going to take those numbers, come to these computers. Okay, A was 8. Of course, they give me one of the biggest numbers. I'm going to forget the numbers by the time I finish this. 8. Why? 4. That's weird. I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Why did that change? Why that change? Reset. Gotta figure out which computer goes with which. So 8. There you go. This should pop out a gas mask. Okay, so once you get to the industrial, you're going to want to come to this computer right here, and we're going to enter the numbers from largest to smallest. So we got 22, 17, 13, 5, 1. 22, 17, 13, 5, 1. There we go. Boom. And it'll open this all up. I'm gonna take all them perks. This is one of them bad boys. You're gonna want to push this button, get that advanced UAV, and you'll also get a blueprint. Should have sent a follow and give your dad a kiss for me. Do you know about the boat Easter egg?
No.
Okay, come here. This one's quick. This one's quick. Are you here?
No, not yet. Hold on.
Okay.
Coming up.
All right. You come to this horn. Okay.
Yeah.
Click it once. Wait for it. Click it again. Okay. You click it twice. And then we wait, okay? And then look in the sky. You'll see a airplane. Ooh. See this yellow smoke? Just watch it. It'll drop something. It should give you advanced UAV. There it is. And a couple guns. You guys know that these 3 insane secrets still exist in the big 2026? I'm going to show you how it's done, okay? So what you're going to want to do first, you're going to want to head to bioweapons. Now, once you get to bio, you're going to want to head all the way down to the basement, and you're going to want to come to this shower head right here. You're going to want to turn it on. You're going to watch all this money drop. Make it rain, baby. Make it rain. And then it's going to drop this key card. What you're going to want to do with this key card, you're going to want to pick it up, and you're going to want to head all all the way to the stronghold, to this building right here. Now, once you get here, you're gonna want to come into this room, come to this locker, and you're just gonna want to pop it open. You'll get a specialist and a free loadout. It doesn't get better than that. Or does it? So for the next one that you're going to want to do, you're going to want to come to Grandma's at this building right here. You're going to want to go to the top floor, come over here and grab this biker's key card. If you don't know, the location is right here on the map. And then once we bring it to the same building as the last one, you're going to want to come to this one right here to the left. You're going to pop it open. You're just going to get a bunch of cash and an advanced UAV. This cash will get you enough money to buy a loadout. For the last and final card, you're going to want to go to this building right here, beside the factory. Once you get here, you're just gonna hop in, come over here, and then the Perseus key card should be right here on this shelf. Okay, and then what we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna head to that stronghold room, and then we're gonna go in, come to this room, and then it's gonna be the middle locker. Just gonna want to click it, whole bunch of cash to just pop out, and a free loadout. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. If you want to get risky and do them all at once, do the exact same order that I just did it in, and you'll be able to get all 3 of those lockers unlocked. But good luck with that. Make sure to drop a follow and make sure you give your dad a kiss for me tonight. I'm gonna show you an insane way to get your loadout in under 30 seconds with this quick cash method. What you're gonna wanna do first, you're gonna wanna drop into this building right here. Once you get in here, you're gonna wanna come all the way down to the basement, go into this door, and there should be a pile of cash right on this desk every single time. Next, what you're gonna do, you're just gonna wanna come to the factory, go to this buy station, get your loadout, pop it. There you go. Literally 15 seconds. Actually crazy. Today, I'm gonna be showing you how to unlock these secret bunkers on Rebirth Island. Okay, so in order to do this, you're gonna want to put on a Molotov. Now, these hidden bunkers are for an Easter egg, but we can open them just to get some insane loot. Okay, so the first one that you're gonna want to go to is you're gonna want to go to this right here below living headquarters, this location. Okay, now once you get here, there's gonna be a red flashing light. Okay, but it's covered in ice, so we're gonna have to melt that ice, and that's where the Molotov comes in handy. So you can either put it on your class, or one of the locations that the Molotovs can be is right here, or it will be right here. Okay, so you're gonna want to take this Molotov and you're just gonna want to throw it at it. A thermite will work too. So you'll hear it crackle. Then once you melt the ice, you're gonna want to come over here and you're just gonna activate it. Okay, it'll open up and there is some insane loot. Now, if you did want to do the Easter egg, you're gonna want to come over here and just grab this computer SSD card. The next location will be over by the turbine. So now once you get to the turbine location, you're going to want to come over here. Just go down these steps. Go to this button right here. And you're just going to want to throw your cocktail at it. Should do the same. It should melt. You should hear that crackle. And then once that cools off, you're just going to want to activate it. That should open up. And then you're good to go. Get all the loot necessary. And then what you can do with that SSD card, if you're really going to get curious, want to do that Easter egg, you just put that SSD card right into this computer. And that's how you do the secret vaults in Rebirth Island. I'm about to show you all of the brand new secret hidden blueprints that are scattered all over Rebirth Island. Take a look. The first one we're going to start off with is the secret Striker 9 build in prison. Okay, so you're going to want to come to the middle. You're going to want to jump up here, and it's going to be right here. Look at this beautiful thing. Next, you're going to want to go to the factory to get the Bruin blueprint. Once you get to the factory, you're going to want to come all the way down to the basement, run all the way over here, come down these steps, and it's going to be right at these boxes right here. Oh, how I missed this thing. Now for the swordfish blueprint, you're gonna want to come to the stronghold right here, and you're gonna want to get into this building over here. Now once you get in here, you're gonna want to go to the top, go through these doors, and it's gonna be sitting right here. Look, it's so frosty. Brrr. For the crazy insane paintball C9 build, you're gonna want to come to the turbine. Okay, and once you get to the turbine, it should be right here. Now for the crazy classic intervention, you're going to want to come to the water tower right here, if you guys didn't know. And it's just going to be laying right here. For the next one, we're going to want to head to this new POI that they just implemented into the game a couple weeks ago. We're going to head over here. We're going to head in here, and it's just going to be right here on this ledge. Crisp. Almost as big as mine. Now it's time for the one and only beautiful Car 98. This one's going to be at the top of the tower, all the way at the top. And you're just going to want to come over here, and it's going to be right here. Oh, I think I just had a nostalgasm. Now, last but not least, we're going to want to get to the Phantom up in this building. We're going to come over here, and it's going to be right here. This is going to be the hottest gun out of any single gun that I just showed you. Everybody's going to be wanting this, so you got to get this nice and quick. Let me know which one's your favorite in the comments below, and I'll make sure to give your dad a kiss tonight. And make sure you send a follow too. I'm about to show you the easiest and quickest way to get specialist. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to come to bioweapons. Once you get to bio, you're gonna want to come all the way to the basement, and you're gonna want to go to this shower head right here. Okay, it's gonna drop a whole bunch of cash and also this key card right here. You're gonna want to pick that up. You're gonna want to head all the way over to Stronghold and just get in a vehicle. Doesn't matter what vehicle, helicopter, best case scenario. Okay, now once you get to the Stronghold, you're gonna want to come to this building right here. Go into this building, go into this room. Okay, now once you get in here, you're gonna want to come to this box. You're just gonna open it and a specialist should pop out. Easiest way to do it. That's it. That's how you get specialists in under 30 seconds. You might want to watch out though, because everybody is trying to do this. So you might run into a little bit of a pickle. Now just enjoy the view. All right, today we're going to be doing the Blood Moon Easter egg. Now, in order to do this, you're going to need to want to put on a psych grenade on your class, okay? Because you're going to need this grenade in order to do this. Now, it's going to be very challenging and very time-consuming, so we cannot waste any time. So once you get in the game, you're going to want to go to the pawn. And now there are 3 potential sites that these items can be at. One can be under here. The other potential site can be over here under the dock, which it is, and the other potential site will be over there by that shed. I'm lazy. I'm not going over there. Now, what you're then going to want to do, you're going to want to go to the lab. You're going to want to do it quick, so you're going to have to get into a vehicle. Once you get to the lab, you're going to want to go through here. It's your quickest way up. Go up the steps, through this door, up the stairs, through this door, and this is a potential site that it could be at, or there's one here. The last one is over here. You're going to want to take this blood veil. And your last and final piece will be over by the coal mine. So now there will also be 3 potential sites that it could be at over here as well. You're going to want to look for the covered hat. So it's going to be under this one. You're going to want to take this stone. I'll show you the other 2 quick. The other potential site will be in this area here, right in that corner where that helmet is. Or the last spot will be right here where this helmet is. Now, once you get all 3 items, you're going to want to head back to the mansion. So once you get to the mansion, you're going to want to come to the top. You're going to want to come into this building. You're going to want to interact with this record player, okay? Once you interact with this record player, you're going to want to throw your sight grenade down and interact with this mirror. A note should pop up, give you a little jump scare. Read this note, doesn't really matter. So all these symbols should indicate where the items go. So the stone is this symbol, the teeth is this symbol, and the blood veil is this symbol. You're gonna want to go to the barn right in this area right here. Okay, so once you get to the barn, you're gonna want to find this circle. Now you're gonna want to match the pieces. So animal bones is gonna go here. You're gonna want to put the stone here, and then the blood veil right there. All right, and a sword's gonna pop up. You're gonna want to take that sword, and you're gonna want to get 5 kills with it. And now what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to complete the ritual. That's going to go down. There you go. That's how you complete the Blood Moon. It's that fucking simple. Now just enjoy the view. Look at this masterpiece. There you have it. Now what will happen, you'll get specialists for the whole game and also a brand new calling card for completing the challenge. Hit that follow button because I almost popped a blood vessel doing this. So nobody actually knows this, but you can open a secret laboratory in Haven's Hollow. What you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to come to the mansion. You're gonna want to come to this area right here, okay? All right, so once you get here, you're gonna want to come over here. You're gonna want to go over to this electrical box right here. You're gonna want to interact with it. Take that fuse. All right, so after you get that fuse, you're gonna want to come to the front of the mansion. Go to this little hut right here. Repair this box with the fuse that you just got. So once we repair that, all these little crates will start playing music notes. All right, so once you completed that, you're gonna want to come back into the mansion and find all of the scattered mouse traps. So there's one back here. Okay, you're just gonna want to shoot them. Find the second block of cheese. Ow, no. Need one more. You're gonna want to shoot that. Okay, now what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to come to the front, and then you're gonna want to read this note. It will always be EDC. Just a little insight. The only problem is those sewer grates that we're about to go to, they are always switched up. Then you're gonna want to play this beautiful song. E D.
I'm gonna shoot these pancakes.
There we go. There we go. That's how you do it, baby. And then there you go. My teammate's taking all my shit, but that's okay. What you can also do is if there's gas covering it, you can go to this ventilation system right here and click it, and you should be good. You should be covered from the gas, but clearly my teammate decided to push the big red button, and we can't use it anymore. So, okay, I gotta find this little weasel, baby. Master at fucking sneaking around. He's a little majestic fucking weasel. Yeah, weasel. Yeah, weasel. I don't know where the this thing is. There he is. Let's go, baby. So you're gonna want to take this, okay? Take that too while you're at it. Head over to the main building up here. Hopefully you don't get slimed out. Then what you're gonna want to do with that little item, you're gonna just want to place the jackalope right there. And then watch this fireplace. Boom, baby. You got 2 specialists right there. It's that simple, never before seen Easter egg on Haven's Hollow.
Be like, Pete Raccoon, my candy.
Oh, so I heard y'all wanted to be a cowboy, huh? Follow these steps. I get you to it. What you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to drop right in the back of Main Street. So once you get down here, you can't be a cowboy without your cowboy hat. Next, what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to come into this building. You're gonna want to go all the way to the top. You're gonna need your cowboy boots. Don't take that. You don't want to come to this building. You can't be an outlaw without your bandana now, can you? Now, once you got all your cowboy gear, you don't want to come over here to this little section. You want to get your picture taken. Say cheese. Now you're the most wanted. Now, it should look something like this. We're gonna go hunt this outlaw. We're gonna show him who the quickest gunslinger on this island is. The one with the cowboy hat. It's exactly who we were looking for. And that's how you become the biggest outlaw in the West. Yeehaw. Alright, I'm gonna show you folks how to frickin' get these 2 frickin' secret rooms on Haven's Hollows. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to pick up this pickaxe. You're gonna want to run to this ammo crate right down at the bottom. Frickin' insane room. I don't know how the no one has ever figured this frickin' shit out. Maybe I'm just a frickin' genius. Of course, I wouldn't be surprised. So you got your 2 throwing knives. You're gonna want to find an explosive as well. See this window right here? You're just gonna want to throw your explosive right at it. Boom, it should blow up. Get your throwing knives. Chuck them at it. We got 1. This one will get you 2 gold boxes and 1 blue one. Get a whole iron fist. You're gonna want to go to this window. On the opposite side of that window. Do the same thing. All the way back, bang, bang. You'll get a utility box, a nail gun, a XR3 ion, armor satchel, and a recon. You guys want to find some buried treasure? Well, then follow me to the waterfall. You want to get into the top of the waterfall. All right, so once we get in here, there's going to be a bunch of chests, but we're not after that. We're after this note, okay? This note is going to give you a specific location of where the buried treasure is, and that's what we're freaking after, baby. So now we gotta go to the graveyard. All right, I might dabble a little bit. All right, and I think it's over here. Yep, there it is. So all you gotta do is just hit that dig button, and then boom, $20,000 right into your checkings account. And then with that money, you're gonna want to buy a prostitute. So apparently, if you go to this door right here, and then once you land, just go over here, and then ring for room service. Come on. What the fuck? Keep tapping. There we go. So I guess you just have to annoy it a bunch. You gotta drop your nuts on it, and you're set.